Hi, this is Gerald Kaling, and you're now listening to the Life Moments Podcast. For example, nakaupo ka sa sofa, tapos nagmumuni-muni ka, tapos napapaisip ka halimbawa na madalas kang napapaisip all about your future, your dreams, and more, na parang nagmo-motivate ka sa sarili mo, na parang ganon. Or maybe na sa higaan din, kapag nakahiga tayo and di rin natin maiwasan na magmuni-muni o mag-overthink ng konti hanggang sa makatulog tayo, di ba? So habang nakaupo rin or nakahiga, maaring makakabutay ng plans for our uh, future self, our better lives, and so many more. Hi everyone, welcome to the Life Moments podcast, and we're here to talk about self-improvement, testimonials, motivational lessons, real-life lessons, and inspirational stories. My name is Jerald Galing, your host, and thank you so much for tuning in and for being here. If you are a new listener of the show, then welcome to the podcast. And if you are a true listener of the podcast, then welcome back to the show. You can also check out the other amazing episodes that you want to learn about motivations and self-development. Hello and welcome back to another episode that we must share our lessons to everyone to make wealth and live good. Thank you very much for tuning in to our episode or to our new episode, at maraming salamat at nakaabot kayo sa episode na ito. And this episode was deep discussion because parang nabalik tayo ng konti sa deep discussion like before, na medyo na-miss ko lang ng konti and medyo balik research ng topic and many more. Parang back to reality of habits, parang ganyan. And so guys, December na at Paskong Pasko na at unti-unti na rin tayo nakakaraos ngayon sa pandemic. And syempre, although may ilan pa rin na naka-face mask pa and may ilan din na hindi na. So, para sa recovery stage pa rin ng ano natin, ng panahon natin ngayon, of course, wear face mask pa rin tayo kahit unti-unti tayo magre-recover and mag-adjust, of course. So, parang normal na talaga ang sitwasyon natin. So, lahat naman tayo is vaccinated na and syempre, nag-adjust pa rin tayo ngayon and medyo malungkot ang paparating na Pasko. Although, hindi naman masyado kahit na matataas ang dahil nga na matataas ang bilihin at presyo ng mga pang Noche Buena, mga pangregalo. Kaya medyo dehado rin yung mga budget natin dito at sa panahon na rin ngayon na mas kailangan natin maging productive sa life at maging practical. Kaya ayon, I believe na mas maganda ang Pasko next year. So laban lang guys. So ayan, on this episode we're going to talk about on how we can trust the flow and owning your power. Ayan. The idea of being in flow is meant to conjure images of being calm and relaxed, of being at space with the world. It's meant to make you feel it's meant to make you feel good, to feel better, which is why so many people crave it. Karamihan sa mga bagay o imahe na nakikita o iniisip natin sa mga paligid natin or maybe sa environment na kung saan tayo ay gumagaan ang pakiramdam natin kapag nakakakita tayo ng mga magagandang lugar or somewhere in the rain na maaring makarelax sa atin. Deep down you know that being in the flow is the ultimate high. But the truth is, being in your flow is not meant to only make you feel better. In our own perspective, guys, when it comes to being in the flow to ourselves, that we feel different, like when we see somewhere in our environment or when we are performing meditation to clear and relaxing our minds, to release all the negative vibes inside of us, to feel the environment peacefully and fluently. We can do also perform proper meditation to think and feel the beauty of nature, feel the heat of sunlight, imagining that you are walking at the beach and the sound of waves in the ocean are come into your feet to make your body relax and to empty our minds. So para unti-unting mabawasan ng mga negativity at mapapalitan ng mga positive vibes at pakiramdam natin ay napakagaan sa pakiramdam na para kang nabunutan ng tinik, no? So, speaking of relaxing, well-being, of flow, and of course, power or energy. So, I have three things on how we trust your flow and own your power to understand more about this matter. So, ano-ano kaya mga to? So, let's have a number one. Sit, be, and feel. If you want to discover on how to be more in your flow, take some time to sit in all the messiness and discomfort of negative thoughts and feelings. So just like what I've said kanina about sa meditation, so that's the example na binanggit ko kanina. Kahit muni-muni ganon, kahit na pakiramdam mo na tumatakbo ka, sumisipa ka, or sumisigaw. Pero try to stay with your feelings, to not abandon yourself into your normal patterns of thinking and doing. For example, nakaupo ka sa sofa, tapos nagmumuni-muni ka, tapos napapaisip ka halimbawa na madalas kang napapaisip all about your future, your dreams, and more, na parang nagmo-motivate ka sa sarili mo, na parang ganon. Or maybe na sa higaan din, kapag nakahiga tayo and di rin natin maiwasan na magmuni-muni o mag-overthink ng konti hanggang sa makatulog tayo, di ba? So habang nakaupo rin or nakahiga, maaring makakabutay ng plans for our uh, future self, our better lives, and so many more. So we can trust our flow and feel it if madalas itong nangyayari sa atin. And totoo rin to na nangyayari. And this is unlikely to be an easy path to follow when you start. Feeling your feelings can be challenging. You may want to give up on more than one occasion, but be willing to stick with it. So, consistent is the key. So, that is the number one: sit, be, and feel. So, next is number two: be open to opportunities. By feeling your feelings, you let go of your need to interfere with the present moment. What you may interpret as unwanted feelings of discomfort and conclusion become opportunities to integrate the threads of unresolved energy that may keep you feeling struck or stuck and stagnant. Yes, of course, it is very important to be open to opportunities, because if we are open to opportunities, there is a possibility to making in development to ourselves and to improve our well-being. Also, lalo na sa mga panahon ngayon na maraming opportunities din na makikita kahit sa social media na maaring makapagsimula ng business and more. So there's also a chance to build a purpose if we are open to this. If we are not open to opportunities, what now? Kung hindi tayo open, di ba? Ano na, di ba? Hindi rin natin mas may improve ang sarili natin at hindi rin natin na malalaman kung ano ang purpose natin in life, di ba? So, maraming ideas and many things na kailangan nating gawin when it comes to this matter, at maaring makadiscover tayo ng mga bagay na maaring maging habit natin, maging bagong mapagkakakitaan and all that stuff. Diba? The more you practice your environment, the more deeply rooted you become in yourself, and the more your confidence and contentment will grow. So when you start to take 100% responsibility for the quality of your feelings in any given moment, you start to discover the truth that nothing you experience is outside of you. The outside world, as you know, it reflects your inner state of being, a mirror held up to show you the vibrational patterns you hold with it. So that's number two: be open to opportunities. And last one but not the least, number three: feel love, feel yourself. All right. Universal love has a powerful way of calling out anything on its path that is not love. So it can be seen and felt. All the negative thoughts, all the bad feelings, all the residents blocking its flow. So I have something to ask you. Do you love yourself? Or do you feel that you are loved? And it doesn't matter. This is the one of the important things among the two things because in every people that are feel love and feel themselves, it leads to a positive and good life. By willing to feel all your feelings, you may learn to trust all your flow, whether it's either positive or negative flow. You must feel more about it, including the natural process of unrevealing any unresolved energy that will follow. You will not always understand on how this magic process works. So don't try to abandon thinking and doing for simply feeling and being. You have responsibilities and obligations you must continue to honor, places to go, people to meet, bills to pay, months to feed, but you can experiment by taking a different path, okay? A path less traveled, a path that will lead you back to your power, even if just a moment or two. Only by being your feeling experiment will you know if the magic is true for you too. So listen to yourself and trust your flow. After all, you'll never know until you try, right? So that is the number 3, feel love, feel yourself. So let's have to our Bible scripture of the day. So this is from Matthew chapter 6 verses 33. It says, "But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well." Alright? So iba ang buhay kapag may Diyos tayo sa puso natin at may tiwala sa awa at habag ng Diyos. Kapag inuna natin ng Diyos ng higit pa sa mga bagay na nasa atin ay lubos niya tayong pinagpapala. Patutuloy tayo magpasalamat sa Diyos sa lahat ng mayroon tayo katulad ng pagkain, tirahan at marami pang iba. So sabi nga sa verse na ito na tayo ay magsikap para tayo ay pagharian ng Diyos, mamuhay ng ayon sa kanyang kalooban at ibibigay niya sa atin ang lahat ng ating pangailangan. So lagi lamang tayo magpasalamat sa kanya sapagkat ang mga bagay na mayroon tayo ay galing sa kanya. At lalong-lalo na magsimba rin tayo tuwing linggo at lalo na rin tayong patnubayan ng Diyos. And guess what? Since kailangan din natin magsimba, lalong-lalo na ngayong panahon na Kapaskuhan ay uso na ngayon ng simbang gabi at malapit na magsimbang gabi, guys. And good luck na lang sa mga makakakumpleto ng siyam na simbang gabi at sana mas merry ang magiging Christmas natin. Sabay-sabay. So, ayun. That's all. The 3 things on how to trust your flow and own our power. So, sana sa kahit konting discussion natin ay meron tayong matututunan kahit paano dito sa topic na to. I know it's very deep yung mga binigkas kong mga terms, and of course the short explanation ay meron din tayong mapupulot about dito. So ayun, so that's all for this episode. Thank you very much for tuning into our episode, and if you like this content, don't forget to follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and other podcast platforms. If you want to join to our official community group called the Life Moments Storytelling Community, so just click it in the description below or above and join now. We have also another show with me and my co-host Richard Bautista from Pipe Network called the Buddies Podcast. So this podcast is all about contrast, network, and friendship. So don't forget to follow us on Spotify and other podcast streaming platforms, and please rate us a 5 stars as well. So click the link of the podcast in the description below right after this podcast. So go and check it out. And yeah, please like, share, and subscribe now to the following social media by clicking my link 3 in the description below. So once you click the link 3 in the description, you can access my Facebook page, The Life Moments with Jerald Galing, my Instagram at Jerald Galing 1028 and at The Life Moments Podcast, my Twitter at Jerald Galing, and my TikTok at Alpha Jerald 1028. And of course, don't forget to please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jerald Galing, and click the notification bell as well to make you updated para makasama din tayo sa goal natin mag 100 subscribers and above. So, if matagal ka na sumusubaybay sa akin at hindi ka pa nakapag-subscribe, please click and subscribe is the very easiest thing that you will do. Okay? Para sama-sama tayong mag-improve, sama-sama tayong mag-grow, and sama-sama tayong mag-successful in life and mas makapag-develop at makatulong tayo sa iba. Okay? So, this is Jerald Galing. Say goodbye as I always say. Just keep spreading positivity, stay motivated, and live good. So, this is the Life Moments. Yes, yo. Kamsahamnida. Take care and stay safe. God bless us all. Mag-iingat ang lahat. Peace. Padayon. And talk to you guys next episode. Good ciao and advance Merry Christmas to all of you. Bye-bye.